Nigga just can't even have a good time without being called a diva. Me not no diva. You a diva, demon. What up, man? How's everybody doing, man? Welcome back to another stream ski. Early stream today. If y'all want the real reason why niggas streaming early, I was gonna cap y'all down, but the real reason, man, you know I'm watching that Spider-Man tonight. Y'all know we watching that Spider-Man tonight. How many of y'all watching that Spider-Man, or how many of you have watched it already? That's Spider-Man tonight, man. I heard it's good. What's Spider-Man? Hey, yo, Sora, go ahead and sit down for a second. Sora. Go ahead and take a break. Recalibrate your brain. My nigga said he don't know who Spider-Man is. Yeah, go ahead and sit down, my nigga. Go ahead and take a time out, my nigga. I just had to time a nigga out because he didn't know who Spider-Man was, bro. That's crazy. Bro done lost his mind. Shit. What's good, Zay? I'm gonna have to watch it with my mans when it's available on streaming services. Just give it a couple weeks. You can hit one of them sites. I didn't tell you to do that though. Just a, imaginary suggestion. That ain't come from my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Mind-boggling. Nah, for real. I couldn't believe he said that. That nigga said, who's Spider-Man? Berto, send it in chat. Discord. I'll send it in Discord. I'll do it before the stream ends because I have launched a Patreon. YouTube! Like the stream, man. We got 15 on YouTube. Drop a like, man. Y'all gotta pay y'all tuition. Man. Drop that like. Let's get it up to 15. Oh, it's 17 now. I need 17 likes, nigga. The match malfunction. The viewership need to match the likes at all times on YouTube, my nigga. Who's your favorite Marvel character? I'm gonna have to go with, honestly, Spider-Man. Really, Venom. I really fuck with Venom. I just fuck with Venom. Oh, there it is, bro. I thought I got rid of it. I saw a follower alert. No sound effect. But it's here. It hasn't gone anywhere. Jesus Christ. Venom's soft now. Yeah, they tainted him by making him a anti-hero. But I mean, I still enjoy it though. I still enjoy me some Venom. In the comics, Mary Jane is Venom. Shake my head. Really? I ain't read that comic. I did not know they had a Mary Jane Venom. That's new to me. My favorite DC character is probably, it's got to be Batman. Favorite DC? I be talking shit about Batman, but Batman's genuinely my favorite. Nigga's just too dope. I like 2005 Doctor Doom, top 5 for me. That's not a bad pick. I'm excited to see Doomsday. We got 2 big Marvel movies coming out this year. I'm going to go ahead and put it out in ether now. I think Spider-Man's going to be better than Doomsday, though. I don't know why, but I feel like Spider-Man's going to be better than Doomsday, in my personal opinion. I don't know, I feel like we need to get back. You know what they need to do? And I think they did it in Spider-Man. I haven't watched it. But I feel like they need to just get back to all the hero movies doing their own thing. And at best, have some cameos of crossovers. But we really shouldn't. I'm tired of the superhero Avenger team up shit, bro. And I feel like from what I've heard, with no spoilers, I've heard that this new Spider-Man is very self-contained. You might see a couple motherfuckers here and there, but for the most part, it's self-contained. So like that's what I'm most excited for with this new Spider-Man. I'm excited to just see Spider-Man, you know, neighborhood Spider-Man, not fucking aliens and all this extra bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? No spoilers though. I haven't watched it. We watching it tonight, or at least I am. But y'all should watch it tomorrow. Y'all should watch it tonight or tomorrow, because I ain't gonna lie. By what? I'll probably stream again on Sunday. I'm talking about that shit, nigga. So y'all niggas better get on game, bro. Y'all niggas better get on game, man. What's good? What's good, Mola? What up, what up, what up? YouTube, I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. 30 viewers, I need 30 likes. Spam that like button, so we get that push in that algae rig. I ain't gonna lie, YouTube. I'm up to here with y'all. Cause Twitch been carrying. I'm starting to feel like I don't want to stream on YouTube no more. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know why my niggas not pulling up for me on YouTube, gang. So y'all spam that like button. Make sure y'all pull up, man. Cause I'm up to here with y'all, bro. That shit don't make no sense. What's good, Angel? Appreciate you pulling up, girl. How y'all feeling, though, before we get into it? I think we got some good vids today. We got some stuff to go over. For sure, ski. They sleeping on because they some divas. How y'all doing, though? My back hurts. Why? What's good, Holly? Storm is in a new Black Panther. Oh, shit. How you know that? That was in the trailer? Berto, are you going to talk about David? I just reacted to a David video not too long ago. I feel like that was pretty much all the biggest updates. So when another big update comes out again, I'll definitely tap in. Berto, where do you find channels to react to? I mean, bro, I just be searching. Like, my days, I wake up, go to the gym, and then I'm just scrolling all day looking for, you know, vids for us to react to. So I can't really answer that, bro, honestly. Like, you just kind of have to develop you got to kind of develop an eye for it, you know. But you can look at what I'm reacting to. You know what I'm saying? You can look at what I'm reacting to and grab some inspiration from it. But you kind of just got to figure out, you know, what works for you. Once I get my setup, I want to do streams like you. That sounds good, man. That's not a bad plan, you know. Just don't wait to get the big crazy setup though. You can start with what you got. There's ways. I've heard some motherfuckers streaming off their goddamn PlayStation. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can get creative with it. But focus on making good content, bro. You know, streaming's fun and you can do it if you want to, but focus on making good content and building a community, because that's really how you gonna even have people in your streams in the first place. Carrie's in here. What's up, Carrie? How are you, man? With 311 subs though, you gotta be doing decent. Twitch is carrying you. I gotta check your Twitch out. Well, nah. I make all my money off YouTube. I don't really make that much money off streaming in general. I just stream for the love of the game. Obviously, the goal is to get bigger as a streamer. But when I say carrying, I'm talking about viewership. Like right now, how many we got on Twitch right now? Let me see. Yeah, we had 80 viewers on Twitch right now, only 30 on YouTube. Like, and I got 300K on YouTube, so it just be confusing me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but I just be talking shit. I just want more y'all niggas pull up, so I talk my shit. Personality fits YouTube well though, man. Keep on finding you. I appreciate you, bro. Can I get a VIP, Berto? How do I do that? I got you, Yelena. How do I do that? DG! What up, my boy? What's going on? Why you say guess what? How do I do that, Yelena? I don't know how to VIP niggas. My pocket's getting bigger. No, I mean, can yellow get it? All right, either way, how do I do it? He's capping. He makes 6 figures. Who told you that, nigga? Who told you? Who told you I got 6 figures, bro? I don't know where you got that information from. Look at my pockets. Pockets is... ain't nothing in them hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting by. I'm just like you guys. Just trying to survive. 10 figures. 10 figures. My nigga, let me just tell y'all this. If I ever get to making 10 figures, you gonna be seeing me streaming in a fucking helicopter like Kai Cenat, bro. If I'm making 10 figures, y'all niggas gonna start seeing me do some crazy things. Y'all gonna know. That's one thing about me. It's not even about flaunting, but my mind is so creative, and the things that I want to do creatively, if I'm making 10 figures, you're going to see me do some extravagant ass shit. Yo, Berto, it's my first stream, but I fuck with your stuff heavy for a long time. Do you think I'm your only fan from Romania? Shout out to my nigga Costin, man, from Romania. I don't know. I've never heard anybody come in chat say that they're from Romania. So you might be the first. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my nigga Costin, man. Shout out to Costin, W Costin in the chat. You got to think about the life you desire and create that possibility, the unseen realm that you could transmute into reality through energy. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Emo, you're speaking straight facts. But boy, the way after reading that, I felt like I almost felt my energy shift. Shit. That nigga using some big words in that hoe. He said transmute into reality. But you are speaking facts though, all jokes aside. Please don't sell your soul, Berto. Man, listen, nigga. I've been doing this shit so fucking long. I can never sell my soul. I'm always gonna remain me. But one thing y'all gotta always keep in mind is like, it's okay to change. It's okay to develop. It's okay to kind of be like, I'm ready to switch something up about my lifestyle. I'm ready to, be better in certain ways. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with change. But I ain't never gonna sell my soul or, go back on my morals. Books are the key to knowledge. That is facts. That is facts. I was thinking to myself, I need to go. Y'all have good book recommendations? What is like some of y'all favorite books? Cause I wanna start reading books again. I haven't been on my book reading shit, honestly. My last book was probably like 2 months ago. I was reading what's that shit called? Project Hail Mary. It's funny actually about Project Hail Mary. I was reading Project Hail Mary and then I watched the movie and I didn't realize that it was the same movie or the same as the book. And I was like, oh shit, I feel like I watched this movie already. And then it turned out I didn't watch the movie already. I read the book. Get Rich in 365 Days, 48 Laws of Power. I've been read 48 Laws of Power. I've been read that. Great book. But it's also like one of those books that you reread. Bro's literally capping. He's just humble. Capping about what? The Alchemist. I have The Alchemist, but I haven't started reading it. How to Find Love for Your Old Single Ass. All right. Listen, man. I done told y'all niggas before. Just because you don't see what's going on don't mean a nigga don't got going on. Alright? It's the last time I'm telling y'all niggas. Just because you don't see what going on don't mean I got going on. Tired of y'all niggas thinking I'm just out here tripping. I'm good. Dune is fire, not gonna lie. I heard the book is low-key better than the movies. And that's saying a lot because I love the movies. I love the movies. Shout out to Just DZ with the sub DZ. WDZ in the chat, man. Big DZ, I appreciate you, gang. Big DZ, I appreciate you, gangsta. Guys, so real quick, YouTube, appreciate y'all, man. Like that stream, YouTube. Let's get it to 37 likes. That's 32. Let's get it to 37. Brick by brick. Quick announcement. We most likely should be doing this, but I just wanted to let y'all know I have officially launched a Patreon. I've officially launched a Patreon. If you guys are interested, you know, you don't ever have to. It's not no big deal, but I'm gonna be getting back to doing our anime and TV show reactions. What am I doing, bro? Open my OBS. There we go. All right, I just sent the Patreon link, but yeah, I'm officially gonna be doing the anime reactions, TV show reactions, and I want to decide what you guys want to get to. We were watching Jujutsu Kaisen on stream. If you guys want to finish Jujutsu Kaisen, we could do that, or we can start something fresh together. Because like I'm like conflicted because I wanna catch up on JJJ. I want to catch up on JJK. I also want to catch up on One Piece, but I'm also kind of like, I feel like it would be dope if we started something together. So, what do y'all think? Do y'all want to start something together, or do y'all want me to just finish JJK or One Piece? All of this will happen in the Patreon. We'll react to it live on stream. Pay your mods first, Unc. I mean, honestly, once we I'll probably what I could do is start paying my mods from this Patreon shit. If we want to do something like that, I don't mind that. We could do something like that. How the fuck you gonna finish One Piece? You right, that shit might be too long. That might be too long. But do Bleach. I love Bleach. I ain't gonna lie. What do y'all... But again, if you guys want to join the Patreon, you'll probably see me subtly promoting it here and there. But Patreon, it's only $5 a month. Again, this is just going to be where I'm going to be posting our anime and TV show reacts, because we can't post that stuff on YouTube. It'll get demonetized. So, yeah. If you guys are interested, again, tap into the Patreon, and I'll be subtly promoting it in videos and stuff like that. So, if you forget, you'll have another opportunity, but it's there. It's there. Bleach Core 4 going on right now. I'm already caught up with Bleach, but I haven't watched the newest episodes. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I feel like I want us to start something new together. But if you guys don't give a fuck, shit, I don't give a fuck. We can just get right back into JJK, finish that, or we can do shit. We could do Bleach. Just skip the filler arc. I'm not watching no fucking filler, bro. Even though I feel like Bleach filler compared to a lot of other animes isn't that bad. Damn, I didn't know you watch anime, bro. I love anime. The only reason I'm not as tapped into anime as I want to be is because I just be streaming and making so much content. So I'm just like, I need to get back into it, but I'll just watch it with y'all. Go straight to 1,000 Year Blood War arc. That's where I'm in right now. That's what I'm in right now with Bleach. Like I said, I'm caught up. I know maybe a couple episodes have dropped, so I'm like maybe a couple episodes behind in 1,000 Year Blood War, but I'm in it though. Bert, can I give a recommendation? That's what I'm asking for, my nigga. I'm asking for recommendations. I'm asking for recommendations, TV shows, or anime we can watch. But with that being said, I'm ready to get into the reacts for the day. If y'all are, man. I got a bacon chipotle ranch chicken sub with some bacon cheese ranch fries and lemonade. That sound good as fuck, boy. God damn, that sound good as fuck. Oh, DG, I saw you said you got a date. You got a date? Man, you know what? Type shit. How'd you get her, bro? How'd you pull her, my nigga? How'd you do that? Assuming you a JoJo's fan, I've never watched JoJo. Oh, what you talking about, DG? How you pull that one off, my nigga? You use some of my tactics? That shit worked. Dap me up, my nigga. Yes, sir. Dap me up. Looking for tips, huh, Berto? Wait, what? I ain't looking for tips, nigga. Berto, a fraud coach. What are you talking about? Assuming you're a JoJo's fan. I've just never watched it. I've never watched it. He met her at Cream Con. He said he used the Berto Riz. That shit worked, man. I'm not a fraud. I be trying to put y'all niggas on game, man. Apparently not. Yo, taxes still got you single, gang. I don't know why y'all acting like you haven't seen me in action live. I don't know why y'all are acting like y'all haven't seen me in action live. Like, come on, bro. I have not. Maybe, well, some of y'all, I guess a lot of y'all are new here. But where is she now then? Have you ever thought maybe it's possible that I was just like not interested? You've never got a woman live, Unc? All right, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, DG, stop telling y'all. DG, let's just keep it 100% real. I don't want to like be doing too much, but now y'all playing with my body. Did you or did you not see the energy that was in that room when we did what we did? She was a paid actor? Come on, bro. Stop playing with me. Thank you, Yelena, with the Patreon command. So if you guys want to get in the Patreon, you also can just go !Patreon in the Twitch chat. I don't know if that works. I don't know if that works on YouTube. Ask Yelena for that. But again, that's all I'm gonna say, bruh. Now you know, and like I said, ain't nothing happened, cause like I just, you know, I did that for content and I moved on with my life. But y'all trying to play me like I'm some sucker or some shit, man. Stop playing with me. It's weird to be that invested in a man's love life sometimes, y'all. Anyways, let us get into the reacts, man. Yelena, let me get that word of the day. Let me get that word of the day, and let's get into it. Thank you, Yelena. I appreciate you. My pocket's getting bigger. Bro, I'm excited as fuck to watch the Spider-Man tonight, chat. I can't cap. That shit's, like, I'm actually excited. Especially with everybody saying that, like, that hoe's actually hitting. That shit about to be a movie, bro. W94 on Twitch, man. Let's go. Appreciate y'all.
Where you at, Berto?
YouTube. Y'all niggas catch up, bro. W45 on YouTube too, though. But y'all like up. Y'all like up. All right, word of the day. God says, I will restore what you thought was lost and bring beauty, healing, and new beginnings into your life. Can I get an amen in the chat? Where you at, family?
Where you at,
I
Berto?
love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Without y'all, y'all already know what it is, man. Without y'all, I don't even know what the hell I'd be doing right now. So thank you so much for pulling up, supporting me. We gonna keep this shit going. Keep it in motion. Hold up, I'm looking a little overexposed. Just a tad. Okay. And let's go. Amen in the chat. Let's do it. Where you at, family? First vid of the day, ski. 3,
Where you at,
2,
Berto? Where you at, Berto?
1.
Where you at, Berto?
Clarify that passage, Berto. What you mean? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Clarify what? I don't know what you talking about, gangster. All right. When you sell your soul for content, I think we're talking about this Izzy Prime character, that guy that be rolling around with Aiden Ross, or at least he used to roll around with Aiden Ross. This guy's a clown, bro. We've talked about him before in the past, but let's see what's new. I think there's some new updates with his situation. Come on, man.
Where you at,
Where you at, family?
So I want to talk about one of the lamest streamers in streaming history, Izzy Prime. And I want to talk about him because out of every streamer I've seen, he's probably the epitome of selling your soul. And I know when people talk about selling your soul, it always goes into some type of conspiratorial talk. And while I do consider myself a conspiracy nut, I have to make the distinction that selling your soul isn't going to a shadowy back alleyway where you make a deal with Satan. It's compromising your morals and your character all in the pursuit of gaining something. And Izzy Prime fits this right to a T. And to be honest, everyone you're about to see today could probably fall under the category of selling your soul, because not only are they a nightmare blunt rotation, I would rather smoke a cigarette than step in a room with any of these jokers. But Izzy Prime in particular is one of the weirdest, most reckless streamers I've ever seen. And not only is he reckless and weird, but he's also a little bit of a creep. But if this tea interests you, twin, you might as well come and tap in. Comment for the algorithm. Okay, so before I get into
I don't know how you're a little bit of a creep, but they gonna get into it, so we gonna see it.
Some of the crazier things that happen to Prime, like him getting a Nerf gun pointed at his head, I thought we should start with some of the more tame things. Well, maybe not tame, but I guess we could start with things in chronological order. Last month, Prime was charged with 5 different things: false imprisonment, resisting officer, battery/domestic violence, battery/domestic violence by strangulation, and then robbery. And if you're familiar with Prime, you would know that this guy has an alcohol and drug problem, so he's always tweaking out, he's always crashing out, and just in general, he has really bad impulse control. And not to mention, the people that he surrounds himself with are some of the most degenerate streamers of all time. So when you got a guy who has a drug problem/alcohol problem and he's around these really degenerate men who may or may not be making a lot of money.
My big thing, which I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but like people be, I don't like the alcohol excuse. Like, I know if you indulge in alcoholism over years and years and years, like, yeah, you're going to continue to use brain cells, and to a degree it will fry your brain. But people love to use that as like some type of scapegoat. Oh, I was drunk. Like, bro, as an adult, niggas, we've been intoxicated before. You don't just turn into an idiot or a moron. You don't just literally lose your ability to think just after drinking some alcohol. Niggas that be using that as an scapegoat, they're fucking like weird, bro. Because they be trying to justify their wrongdoings just because they drunk. It's like, nah, that's not how that works.
You can start to understand why he finds himself in so many compromising situations. He's
If anything, what it really proves when niggas be doing weird shit off the lick, it just be their true self. You know what I'm saying? They're more inclined to do what they want to do off the lick. But it's not because the lick is making you do it.
Influenced by that LA content creator lifestyle. But unlike his contemporaries, Prime has fallen off and he's been left behind by his best buddy Aiden Ross. And when you get left behind, I can see how that would give you a complex. And unfortunately for Prime, he turned out to be homeless.
Nigga, I can't go back to my crib. I'm cooked, bro. So I'm homeless now. A little homeless right now. A little down. We cooked. Yes, I'm dead ass. I don't have no crib to go to. On God, I don't. going live because I ain't been live in a minute, bro. They can kick me out. They definitely
What's
did.
good,
I fell
Wanda?
off because of myself, but mainly because of around me. Because was acting like they didn't want to with me and shit. So that with my damn, my viewage and shit. Just inviting other to do other shit, helping them with their views and shit. But niggas is on my dick, making me like acting like I'm just a bad guy and I'm not good to be around. So everybody got that type of mentality.
Look at that. It's like no accountability. Everybody want to act like I'm a bad guy. Everybody want to act like I'm a problem to be around. Not once did he say, no, maybe I'm tripping and I need to get my fucking act together. Come on, man.
Weirdo. And view of me like this nigga's the bad person, don't bring him around. But then encourage the other people to do other bad shit. Like, it was so stupid.
To be honest, Prime really isn't that good of a guy to be around, and as you'll find out later in the video, he's most definitely a creep. But where I will agree with him is that it is kind of crazy how these other content creators will milk and farm other degenerates, but they left Prime behind. But my guess is that there's levels to being a degenerate. Some degenerates can get better laughs, some degenerates make better lolcows. Prime's flavor of degeneracy lost its novelty. His ability to be a lolcow really isn't that good compared to other lolcows. Yeah, you can get a laugh or two
Cow. The fuck is that?
out of him, but at the end of the day, he's just like an alcoholed up, drugged out loser. That's kind of harsh, D. You can call me harsh, but he's literally wallowing in self-pity about how his views went down and how his friends won't help him out. I don't feel bad because I went through streaks where I was getting less than 100 views per video. I clawed myself out of the depths. So when I see niggas wallowing in self-pity, all I can think is, you don't really want it that much. As you'll come to find out, the only type of content he brings to the table is just him crashing out and making a fool of himself. His content brand is selling his integrity for the view. He is literally a jester and
it's funny because it doesn't even work. Imagine literally acting an ass. Your content is harassing people and being a fucking degenerate and nobody cares. Everyone's actually just pointing at you and being like, no, this still sucks. Like, you sold your soul, you have no morals to make content, and still nobody likes you. Come on, bro. Shit's crazy.
Arena that is being spectated by faceless individuals. And I know I talk about that a lot and I reference that a lot, but it's honestly really sad. And this verbiage is going to be crazy, but he's quite literally pimping himself out to the faceless individuals of the kick streaming community. Tell me that's not loser behavior. What I'm trying to say is that he brings this woe is me type of energy to the streamer space. You feel me?
Adden said he didn't want you around because of yo drunk moments, but he cool with sweater and he way worse off alcohol.
Literally said, like, it don't make sense, bro. The nigga just stopped liking me, bro, for some reason. It's no excuse, bro. Cool as they were just all in Turks and Caicos and shit, bro. It's just dick ride me, gang. I don't know why. I just made to be dick road.
And here's the thing, bro. It's not that you're made to get dick road. I can tell you that as a fact. It's that you don't respect yourself. And if you don't respect yourself on the internet, why would people respect you? If y'all remember my video, The Art of Humiliating Yourself for Views, I kind of touch on this topic. How you portray and how you treat yourself on the internet is what gives others the idea of how they can treat you. If you turn yourself into a content cow that can be milked and squeezed and made fun of, people think they have permission to do the same thing to you. Prime, you genuinely act like a loser, so people feel like they have permission to treat you as such, and I just don't feel bad for you. Mind you, he literally got on a phone and started pressing another streamer, Ronaldo, Stable Ronaldo, about why he unfollowed him on socials. Tell me that's not the corniest thing you've ever seen. We all haven't seen it yet, so take a look.
Right.
Hey, homie. Yo, hey, look, on GDN, why the f don't follow me, dude? On everything.
How old is this nigga? Like, bro, I don't even notice who follows or unfollows me. And then if I happen to, it's like, okay, shit, a nigga unfollowed me. I could never give a fuck about a grown man following me or not. Why do you care? Why are you pressing or attempting to ask a nigga, yo man, why'd you unfollow me? What? My day does not get ruined or affected by if another man follows me.
Yeah. Instagram, TikTok.
Nigga,
Oh, you went and checked all the platforms too? Yo, this guy's a fucking
Weirdo. Wait, no. Let's hear it. I don't run my account. Go ahead.
No, I run my shit. You posted some bullshit on my timeline.
What's
Bro, shut the fuck up, man.
Hold on. Right. Where you posted, Ron?
Nick was with you when you weren't even famous. You was falling out. You was falling.
was with your ass when you was crying in the Discord like, hey, I fell off, man. Now, in my position. Now you blew up, you won't follow me.
I'm gonna say a controversial opinion, okay? So for all of you aspiring creatives or content creators or musicians, hear me and hear me well. It is okay to cut someone off if you no longer align with them. Just being present at the time of you being down does not mean that you have to owe this person your eternal loyalty. There's plenty of people that knew me or were my friends at the time before I even blew up on YouTube, and mind you, some of them I don't even talk to anymore because they were not for me. The only people I still talk to that knew me beforehand were the people that truly touched my heart and truly poured into me. Just being present is not enough. You need to actually establish a bond and a connection. I'm just saying that this dude Prime is bitching and moaning on the phone because another man unfollowed him on social media. That's corny. That is the corniest thing I've ever seen, and this is exactly why no one takes this man seriously. But the whole reason he was in that position to call Ronaldo is because he was at the BAU streamer house, which is ran by Cuff'em. It's a whole content idea where he got a bunch of these degenerate kick streamers together and they made a whole bunch of content. And now I want to show y'all some of the clips that they produced, starting with the fact that Prime threw a shorty in the pool just because she poured some water on him, or I guess she shot him with a water gun.
Damn.
Yeah, stop playing with me, Five. Stop playing with me. I ain't drunk.
You good? You good?
Yo, how niggas trying to...
We gotta tell.
Why'd he do that? What the fuck is wrong with cuz? It be niggas like this that really get their validation and their ego boosted by picking on fucking women. Like, come on, bro. That shit's harmless as shit. And I'll even play devil's advocate for a second. You chilling, you minding your business. Girl comes up to you with water gun, squirts you, and for whatever reason, it enrages you. You're like, bro, I don't even want to be dealing with this right now. I did not sign up to get squirted by a water gun. Okay. It's as simple as like, hey, watch out. I really don't appreciate you squirting me with a water gun. Stop that. You get me? Like, it don't got to be disrespectful. You know, you could let your presence be a little bit more stern if that's what you wanted to do. But pick her up, throw her in the pool, like, so aggressively. It's just like, all that for what? What did you prove? And look at her body language here. It's just kind of like, she didn't deserve all that, nigga.
In the clip, he says he's not drunk, but trust me, he is definitely under the influence. And another thing
under the influence, over the influence, who cares? This shit is still weird.
Weirdo.
I want to mention is that he clearly feels bothered being in this environment with all these people, but the reason he's there is because he needs to make content and he's trying to get some buzz out of his name. I don't mean to spoil the video, but he even says, let me go viral. And the whole reason he's saying let me go viral is because he has a motive, and that motive is to change his situation, and he's willing to do so even if he has to compromise himself. Hence why he sold his soul. But before we even get into that, let me show you guys the clip where this guy gets water sprayed on him again, but this time he tries to fight the dude that did it, and he just ends up getting subdued.
Hold on, get him more towels for Henry just stood on me. Watch
Yeah, bro. Again, I am not trying to promote violence, none of that, but on some real life shit, I just don't ever want to be in situations like this or be dealing with people like this because it would get bad. It would get bad. There's no way I'd be able to tolerate this type of individual. But the crazy part is this nigga, every clip we see of this nigga, he's all talk. I ain't seen him swing once. Just know, I'm not talking with this nigga. It's over with. Cameras going off too. If y'all ever see me in this type of situation, just know when it's like, all right, turn the cameras off, bro. It's up.
And that's what I mean when I say this guy is clearly under the influence. Now don't get me wrong, all the people in that house right there, I wouldn't want to be around them. You couldn't pay me any money to be around all those dark spirits. But Prime is entirely in the wrong here. He's like straight up tripping. Now it's one thing to be a little annoyed if someone sprays you with water, but the dude sprayed him with the water at a distance, so I just can't imagine that any meaningful amount of water even hit this guy. And the elephant in the room is that it's literally just water. You can stand outside and dry off. It's not like he got a bucket of water dumped on him. He got a little bit of a water gun sprayed on him, and he proceeds to crash out and tries to escalate it into a physical conflict. And that's what I mean when I say Prime's brand of degeneracy is just being a jester. This guy is a straight up goon. He's pimping himself out for the kick chat, and I just don't feel
Mute the stream and turn the cameras off. It's up. Yeah, facts. I'm telling
bad
you.
for him at all. After this, he tries to press the situation after the fact, and he goes out in the worst way possible. I'm gonna let a lot of this clip play out, so if it's too long, I'm sorry, but you just have to see how crazy this nigga is. Words can't be used to describe it.
Bro, don't try me like that when I ain't did shit. Nigga, have me spray water on me.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so don't do that to me though.
Nigga, don't come to the pool party if you don't want to get wet, bro. Just nobody wants you, nigga. Go home. Go home.
That's not right, bro. That's not right. I'm not gonna fight.
You know you tripping when Cuff 'em is trying to mediate shit. Cuff 'em? Cuff 'em's over here trying to mediate. You know you tripping.
No, the girl, she will know it's content.
I'm talking to him. Bro, stop, bro. We good. Game. No, but don't try me like that, bro.
Like, yo, is it content?
Right. He threw water on me.
But you know.
No, but I'm like, is it content?
So don't say don't my man's
Listen, Kazi, you know when he not drunk.
Y'all should never gave me this many shots. That's your fault.
I'm thinking you serious.
I told y'all don't let me get this.
Y'all should have never let me get this many shots. Again, bro, this nigga might actually have the mindset and brain cells of a fucking 8th grader. Nigga, you have hair on your face. Why the fuck do you have to rely on other men to control your liquor? What the hell?
I'm thinking you serious.
I'm drunk though.
You know we don't got beef.
You making it worse.
You know none of us matter.
Let me go viral, Hart. Let me go viral. Let me go viral. Let me show you how you go viral.
Yo, put him up.
Move. Let me show you how you go
Put him in the
viral.
house. Put him in the house. Put him in the house. Bro, just show it, bro.
You're not even recording, gang.
Get the fuck up. Get up, bro. Hold on, hold this. Your ass is going to sleep, brother. I ain't gonna lie. You tripping, nigga.
Now, I will say, dealing with somebody like this, it's also just not even worth it. Because it would be very hard to keep my cool in this type of situation. But it actually might be smarter to walk away if we're being, like, real. Because we just watched this nigga say, let me go viral. He jumped off a chair and knocked himself out on a fucking table. I ain't gonna... I'm kind of glad I saw that. I'm kind of glad I saw that because you really on some crackhead energy. Like your brain doesn't work. Something is wrong with you. You might have an actual disorder. Because this nigga just jumped off and knocked himself out. That's crazy. I've never seen that before.
It's not coming back up.
At this point, I think it's clear
He
that
knocked himself out, chat.
Prime is genuinely a lost soul because he's like, I told y'all don't let me get that many shots, but dude, this is a grown man. And actually, let me find out how old this nigga is. This guy is 27 years old and he's letting men in a constant house control how many shots he takes, and he just can't control his liquor on his own. And as you've seen, this dude's soul is so lost that he just defaults to let me go viral, and he jumps into the table, knocks himself out, and then lets all the other men carry him away. This is what I mean when I say he sold his soul for content. innocent. He is so fried. This guy is too far gone. And I would harp on how sad this is, but honestly, bro, he's a creep, like a real deal creep. And I want to talk about that instead. So let's go all the way back to like 2023 when Prime hopped on the Monkey app. And I remember seeing this clip when I was a child, and I knew that this was so crazy. But what Prime does is that he hops on Monkey app and he matches a girl, and she tells him that
Cuffum has to kick bro from the group. I get that Cuffum brand is being degenerate, but it's too much. Bro, I don't watch Cuffum enough, so I don't quote me on this, but Cuffum is actually funny. Like Cuffum, I see Cuffum boot up a desktop stream and he is off the dome with it. He's cracking jokes. Yeah, it's a little bit more on the degenerate side, and you know, sometimes he might take it too far, but I'm not mad at somebody that is actually funny and entertaining, bro. You know, we check them when we need to check them, but it's like, this is somebody that can actually create content. Izzy Prime, on the other hand, what is his content? Are you getting advice from him? Are you getting insight from him? Are you laughing? Are you being entertained? Like, no, the only thing he has is shock value, and it's not that shocking. It's just kind of like, bro, you're stupid. You just jumped off a chair, said, let me go viral, and knocked yourself out. When it comes to content creators, there has to be some level of value exchange, whether it's education, whether it's funny, whether it's, you know, soothing, inspiring, whatever it is. What do you bring to the table? This guy's a loser, bro. And we about to show, this is the clip that I was seeing from a while back. This nigga's like actually on some PDF shit, gang. Weirdo. Watch this.
she is 13, but Prime tells her to turn around to show off her butt. And it's so disgusting that I don't even want to show you guys. It's disgusting that I don't. But Prime girl crazy. But what Prime does is that he hops on Monkey app and he matches a girl, and she tells him that she is 13, but Prime tells her to turn around to show off her butt. And it's so disgusting that I don't even want to show you guys this clip. All I have is a screenshot from the video, which you can find on Google and YouTube till this day. You can also find a Reddit thread from Livestream Fails where someone is talking about how Prime was begging someone to delete a clip of this exact moment. And in this screenshot, you can see that 3 years ago, even Poetic Flacco talked about this very situation. But what makes this even more crazy is that I have a clip of Bruce reacting to Prime DMing someone else to take the video down.
Hey, yo. No, bro. I swear to God, this nigga talking like he never been on Monkey before. Yo, he's so fucking funny. Yo, bro. You got it, bro. You got it. He's hilarious for this. Yo, that nigga said, nah, at the top left it says she was 21. Yo, that is funny as hell, bro.
Niggas already know that I don't play about it, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, can you, like, stop making it look weird, bro? Because they all trying to make it look weird. And I
Make what look weird, bro? That was you 13. Make what look weird? Nigga, it's weird. Weirdo. Nobody's trying to make nothing. It was what it was. It actually was weird. You're weird. You're disgusting. This nigga need to get up off the internet, gang.
I don't do that type of, bro. So can you, like, delete that shit, bro?
Did they clipped it? They basically clipped it.
And like I said, bro, you can find this on YouTube till this day and you can see the clip for yourself. I don't recommend it because it is that disturbing, because this man sees a girl who clearly looks like a child. She tells him explicitly that she's 13 and he doesn't care because he wanted to see her body. And after she shows off her body, he asks for her age again. And then she says, I told you I'm 13. And then in the clip, you can see the horror of this guy's face.
Just to be clear, YouTube, disclaimer. These are all verbal words about a situation that happened. We didn't actually show or, we didn't show nothing. We just talking about a situation that happened. Come on, man. Just letting y'all know, YouTube AI bot reviewing the video. Come on, man. We not doing that.
After he, I guess.
Let them know, chat. Let them know. We ain't show nothing. Spam that. We ain't show nothing.
Finally takes the hint. But my thing is, bro, if a girl tells you you're 13, why is your first thought to tell her to do a 360 so you can see her butt? So with all of that being said, Izzy Prime, what type of man is he? He's a sellout, he's a jester, he's a goon, he's a person who is willing to compromise his integrity also he can go up. And that's the worst type of person you can be. But that's really all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Love you all. Y'all
can't even say W video because all it did was piss me off. But hey, man, I guess it's situations like this where, again, it's like it'd be annoying, but I do think it helps to bring awareness. But I feel like he's got to be a Kick streamer. But even Kick nowadays, as they've been becoming more solidified as a platform, they've been banning motherfuckers. And y'all know me, bro. I'm not quick to say like deplatform people, but this nigga don't need to be on the internet. He need to go get that job application. And even then, I don't even know if McDonald's would hire a nigga like him. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? I'll see you on the next one. I'm gone. Prison. Facts. He need to take his ass to prison. W77 on YouTube. Hold on. I see y'all YouTube, man. Y'all catching up with the Twitch. I see y'all niggas. Say what's up. Who's in my chat right now? Let me talk to some of my new faces. Welcome to the Where You At family, man. Let me see who's in the chat right now. You need to go to Amazon. I don't even think Amazon will pick him up. I ain't gonna lie. What's good, Jaden? YouTube side finally pulling their weight. That's what I'm saying, bro. Finally. Man, YouTube will never be like us on God. You hear that, YouTube? My nigga Yellow said y'all ain't ever gonna be like us. Shit. Berto funny as shit. Am I funny? I don't even think I'm funny, bro. I just be saying shit. I just be saying what come to my mind. But I don't even be trying to be funny for real. I don't even... Do y'all think I'm funny? Be honest. I don't think I'm that funny. I feel like I can be funny, but I'm not funny. Like, I was never like a class clown ass nigga. All 77 people for YouTube better like the stream. Y'all niggas like the stream. That you gotta pay y'all tuition, bro. Wait, do you have books in the background? Those are all, that's the entire Naruto manga collection. Gabe Born? What is that? What is Gabe Born? I don't even know what that is. That your name? Sub G, I'm watching on my TV. Much love to my nigga Tang. That it. How many of y'all be watching like YouTube from the TV? I've been hearing that's like the new meta. I've been hearing like a lot of people actually watch YouTube on TV. I don't really watch YouTube on my TV. Y'all do? Me? Really? A lot of, like when I look at my analytics, I'm surprised by how many people are watching on TV now. But I'm mostly on my phone with it. Only YouTube Music. Hey Berto, can you say Gabe Born for passing friend? Gabe Born? What you got me saying, bro? RP your friend, bro. You know, I wish him the best, but I don't know why I feel like you trying to set me up to say some shit. Stop, Berto. Yeah, bro. Look, you trying to say me say some bullshit. Stop. Have you ever sped up on slowed song? Sped up a slow song? What do you mean by that? What the fuck are y'all talking about? What's going on, Chad? It sounds like you're saying, oh, you're so lame for that. I ain't gonna lie. Pax, whoever fucking said that, I just timed you out, gang. Don't be on that weird shit. I don't like that. It felt like a setup. I was like, what the hell? Why do you want me to say that? Let's get into the next vid, y'all. Spam up.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
3, 2. Let's go. The saddest job in streaming. I was seeing some controversy about this. I guess DDG recently fired his cameraman, and he's been going viral. A lot of people are giving him backlash, so I want to give my opinion on it. I'm not too familiar on what's going on, so I'm excited to kind of hear the backstory. So let's get right into it, man. Where you at, family?
Where you at,
Let's
Berto?
do the damn thing.
Many of the people who watch streamers, mainly IRL ones, don't really have the cameraman on their mind, and for good reason. They didn't come to watch them. But they are one of the most important components to making any IRL stream or YouTube video digestible. Even if the creator is doing it themselves, the camera work still has to be somewhat solid. Bad camera work leads to the situation DDG is in right now, where he's going off about former cameramen and wages. This all goes back to Streamer University 26. In front of over tens of thousands of viewers, DDG ended up using 3 different cameramen, one being Kai Cenat for a brief segment. This all started when his cameraman couldn't keep up with his running, with DDG's chat calling him fat for breathing so hard. He started crying and going off on him.
Really?
Wait! Wait!
Hey, bro, nah. I didn't know this happened. DDG's cameraman over here screaming, wait? And DDG didn't realize?
Wait! I heard that shit. I'm saying on last. What the f? Where's Ed? He quit, okay? He quit. And I ain't a quitter, and I'm not about to start streaming, bro. So stop that shit.
Is that the cameraman talking?
Okay? I be interacting with y'all in the community, trying to fuck with y'all. Y'all keep calling me fat. We need Ed. Stop breathing. I'm carrying 50 pounds of shit. We still have like 12 hours left of this.
I'll say this, bro. I feel bad for bro. It's sad that he's crying and shit. But my nigga, I'm gonna get more info before I say my 2 cents, my nigga, cause y'all may not like what I have to say, but let me get more information, bro.
We got 12 hours left of this shit, bro. I'm thirsty. Oh.
Throughout the day, the chat will say that he's doing a bad job, and DDG told him to lock in so he can potentially be a millionaire like his old cameraman Johnny.
Nigga, lock in. Lock the f in. You know what happened to the last that complained?
What?
One of them became a millionaire and one of them quit. I know you don't want that for yourself.
Wait, that's 50. I'll take that.
Well,
I think this is a bit. The tears sounded serious for a second, but I think this might just be content, gang.
Didn't lock in and had to get schooled on the basics of what to do after he ruined a potential clip.
Let me ask you this, and when you filming me, are you looking at me or are you looking at the camera? Me? Listen, that's all I need you to do, brother. Pay attention to me and just my eyes and my fingers. If I'm saying something and I'm pointing, that means I want you to look at that person. Yeah. If I look at them, look at them. Yeah. If I'm talking to somebody and they start talking, turn that bitch.
Nah, this gotta be embarrassing, especially after what happened earlier. You can obviously see DDG was pissed off. Like, content is everything to him. He basically lives and breathes content. This same cameraman will have to get schooled again by Kai Cenat, taking the camera out of his hand and teaching him what to do.
This a new cameraman. He got an ass.
Hey, bro. This the thing, though. You are, especially, like, I know some of y'all niggas don't like DDG, but I know a lot of y'all niggas love Kai Cenat. My nigga, you are working with some of the biggest content creators at the biggest streaming event. I'm not gonna lie, I'm on your ass too, bro. What the fuck you mean you record in the ground? What the fuck you mean I'm running from Suburb Baby, the most viral nigga at Streamer University, and you not catching the content? What the fuck you mean you turning over here looking at me with your eyes, but the camera that, you know, the viewers are looking at are over the way to the right? Like, nigga, I'm crashing out too. You know, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it, but I'm on your ass too. Bro, lock the fuck in, nigga. You got my stream on the ground and shit. I know it's heavy. I know it's hard, but I'm paying you. And we gonna get into that conversation. But let's get a little more context.
For real. You want me to record for you? No.
Can I see that backpack real quick? Let me see the backpack. Can I see it? Then we look at the camera. Because sometimes I can tell and we not looking at the camera. So it's like, conversation happening, we gotta make sure to panic. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. You feel me? Just like that.
Kai did him dirty putting the camera on him though. He looks so fed up. So fed up.
Damn, bro. Cameraman. Kai did do him dirty being the camera. You might need to stick to music videos. Cause there's different types of cameramen. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing a music video, you don't gotta be moving around as much. You know, you can take a break, it's on and off. But like a live stream cameraman, you gotta be active though, my nigga. You gotta be able to hit the sprints. You gotta have some good reaction time. You might just need to stick to music videos, gang. It don't mean you a bad cameraman. It just means you're not a good IRL cameraman, my nigga.
That he quit after working less than a week for DDG. Bendadon and Dub would laugh at him and tell DDG to bring his last.
Is that DJ Khaled's twin? Oh my god.
Cameraman Ed back because he started streaming himself.
The person you called has a voicemail.
Block me, it's over.
Block play back home.
I'm sorry, you can't leave a message.
This nigga blocked him?
Oh yeah, you done.
He done, boy.
I Ben knew he didn't like you though.
Hey, what Hey, Ben, what you think with that DDG?
You know that nigga, I caught him over there by himself arguing with DD Chat in the speaker. And he was talking back to him. He's like, y'all shut the fuck up. And y'all called me fat.
Damn. So that wasn't a bit. This nigga's community was really on their ass. YouTube, like that stream, bro. I need to get to 80 likes. I need to see it.
No, and I was like, why is he doing that? And then at that point, I knew he was like, man, I'm straight on this shit. Yeah, you see, Ed just sparked up about 40 people in there. He said, man, I don't give a fuck. You better go get your nigga back. That's all.
After this cameraman quit, DDG got a replacement, one I'm guessing that lasted until recently, where he had to teach him what to do on stream as well.
Who is David? That nigga named David.
Hey, DDG not fucking playing, bro.
He was laughing, but I'm sure it gets annoying after a while telling someone what to do, but I'm sure you already gave them the rundown already. Now, the cameraman that quit, whose name is Moda Media, will make a video discussing why he quit, saying that the work conditions weren't the best, speaking on the hot weather, bad Wi-Fi connection, and the fact that he got a lot of negativity.
Let's start off, Streaming University sucked. It was 92, 94 degree weather, humid as and the campus was huge, way bigger than last year. On top of that, Streaming University had crappy service, terrible Wi-Fi, not just DDG's, but other talents. Streams would go down. At one
Man, I ain't trying to hear this, bro. This nigga sound like a bitch to me, bro. Because he's talking about DDG's, like, that's not even a part of your job description. Tell me if I'm tripping, but that's not even a part of this nigga's job description. It's not the cameraman's job to know if the Wi-Fi is good or bad. If the Wi-Fi is good or bad, it's good or bad for everybody. Your job is to make sure niggas are in frame. So, and if I'm being honest, so him bringing up something that don't even got nothing to do with his job, it kind of sounds like bullshit to me.
At one point, I couldn't reconnect back to the internet. I couldn't read the chat, and I couldn't
You don't need to read the chat. Why you need to read the chat?
Text messages myself. On top of the hot weather and the service, I was carrying 50 pounds of weight.
Now that is true. Now we just did an IRL stream and W Feek in the chat, and my nigga was like, bro, no, that backpack's heavy as fuck. You got the backpack, you got a big ass rig, you moving shit around. It is tough. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but I also know that you probably not doing it for free. You got paid, I'm sure, to a degree. They described what the hell what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of them things, like, how you gonna get a job, go to work, and then complain about the job that you agreed to? You heard what was expected out of you. You see the situation you're going into. He gave you a price, whether it was overpaid, underpaid, nigga, he didn't force you to pull up. You agreed to show up to work. You know what I'm trying to say? So just as a man, it's like, if you say you're gonna do something, do it. And that's just kind of my POV, and that's kind of how I like to move in general. So while I can sympathize with the pros and cons, we could talk about that. That's fair. But it's like, my nigga, you still signed up. Get the job done. W Shazam with the sub, my nigga. The primer. W Shazam in the chat, my nigga. Appreciate you, bro.
Towards the 10-hour mark, I was dehydrated as f. My body started giving up on me. You know, when you're sweating so much and you're so dehydrated, you know, your shins give out, you get cramps. 13 hours in, I unintentionally started moving slow. 13 hours of just constantly holding the camera up like this. Camera operators are like at the bottom. You know, they treat us like at the bottom. Everything is our fault. I hear from a lot of other camera operators that I was talking to, they also cramped up. Body was giving out.
Well, this is the thing, bro. And I'm sorry if I'm pausing too much. Y'all let me know if I'm pausing too much. But at the same time, this is my reaction. So fuck. I'd imagine you watching this to hear my reaction. But like, again, it's one thing to be like, yo, Streamer University was tough. That was tiresome. It was definitely not an ideal situation. You know, I cramped. I did, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like this. I didn't love that. But at the end of the day, we pushed through and we got the job done. I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying? I messed up a couple of times because it was hard, bro. I did my best. But you quit? You quit on a paid job. That shit sound like some bullshit to me.
Dehydration, you know, they needed to have a couple minutes to themselves to recharge, you know. All in all, you know, regardless of what may occur at Streamer University, it just didn't work out between me and him. It was mutual. No hard feelings. I got a lot of love for him and I hope it's mutual.
I'm sure he knew the type of job he was signing up for, seeing all these different streamers. Like, streams are chaotic, and the salary that he was getting made enough sense for him to take the job in the first place, so I'm sure he understood what he was getting himself into. He then speaks to any aspiring cameraman who wants to work with streamers, comparing it to working for the mafia.
Be prepared to treat it like the mafia. Nothing comes before the mafia. Nothing comes before the talent. Your family, your mental, physical health, errands, what you have to do at the house, talent comes first. You'll get a phone call at 1:30.
Bro, this is actually lame to me, bro. I'm sorry, gang. Cause it's like everything he's describing, it's like, what the fuck are you, like, what is your goal? Put it like this, bro. I don't know what the fuck DDG's about to say, and I'm curious, but if you, within yourself, woke up and said, I want to be a cameraman. Okay, boom. What type of cameraman do you want to be? I want to make movies. I want to do commercials. I want to, You decided I want to be an IRL streamer's cameraman. That's your goals and aspirations. Maybe you have bigger goals and aspirations. That's fine. But at where you are at this point in life, you said, I want to be an IRL streamer cameraman. My nigga, if I wanted to be an IRL streamer cameraman, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to go and do some research on what that looks like. Okay, boom. I Show Speed, one of the biggest streamers. He's traveling the world doing all this extra shit. I'm going to be thinking to myself, well, that probably means I'm going to be walking around long hours of the day, maneuvering, you know what I'm saying, making sure speed isn't shot, because he's the act, he's the content. My job is the cameraman. And let me say this, behind every great, you know, content creator, artist, athlete, there is a team of people that are pouring into the quote unquote star to make sure it works. And without those key players, the star can't do what they need to do. So it's like it's a team effort, and I would agree that it shouldn't be like, yo, fuck my cameraman. You shouldn't be treating your cameraman like shit. But when I hear you complaining like, oh, it comes before my family, it comes before this, my nigga, if you going to be a cameraman for Castanet and he's doing a 48-hour stream, Castanet is away from his family and whatever the fuck he got going on too. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like everybody that is involved in that project is involved in that project and supposed to be playing their part. And they're getting paid. It's not like you doing it for free. It's a completely different situation if you doing a favor. It's a completely different situation if you can tell me right now that DDG spitting in your face and being like, you know, maybe it's a chill desktop stream, or maybe y'all switch to desktop. You know, maybe you know how niggas be going IRL, but then they come back to the room, switch to desktop and chill, and DDG's like, nah, nigga, you can't take no bathroom break, even though the camera's sitting on a tripod. You feel me? Like, okay, we can start getting into a situation where it's like, oh no, that's wrong, bro. Your cameraman can't take a bathroom break when everybody's clearly chilling. That's sick. Cameraman can't take a food break. You know, if I had a cameraman and we were doing a 24-hour stream, I'd make sure we schedule it like, hey, bro, I know it's gonna be a long day, but you know, let's try to schedule your lunch breaks, and so, you know, we have these segments where it's probably gonna be more chill, so you can go do what you need to do, recharge real quick, but it's gonna be a long day. You know what I'm saying? And if I had the money and motion that DDG has, I'm not gonna lie, probably what I would do is have 2 cameramen, you know, and kind of swap them out so niggas could take breaks and shit. But that's a whole different conversation. This nigga's bitching, bro.
That they need you at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and you are obligated to, you know, fulfill that. If you're gonna be a full-time camera operator, I suggest you have a strong program that goes well with physical, having a strong relationship with God or whoever you believe with spiritually. Or this job can really take a toll on you, especially when you're in the middle of the limelight with unintentionally. The haters and the trolls and the harassment can really get to your head, seriously. I'm grateful that, you know, I have a strong connection with God. I have a good, loving family back at home.
This is 100% facts. Your whole life basically revolves around the streamer you work for and their hours. It's long hours some days, and based on what I've seen online, some cameramen don't even get a lot of breaks. It's just the nature of the job. After hearing these comments and comments from Ed, DDG will go on a rant on stream saying that no cameraman will ever make close to as much or more money than a streamer that they're filming, comparing them to McDonald's workers and saying the benefits of connection / traveling with him is worth more than the salary itself.
Niggas will indirectly try to diss working for me, but niggas was so excited. Like, that shit be blowing me, bro. Like, you don't know how much cameraman's paid. Tell him how much he was paid at this point, bro. Like, I don't give a no, let me put this in y'all brain. No cameraman will ever make as much money as the nigga they're filming. When a McDonald's nigga, a nigga that's working at McDonald's, Checkers, In-N-Out, when they're making them burgers, you think they think in their head, damn, bro, I don't want to make these burgers no more, because the nigga that owned In-N-Out, the nigga that worked hard is to get to this point in his life to make this much money is making more than me. It's not fair. Oh, I made 20 burgers today, I need more money. No, not what it is. Y'all trying to diss niggas, but it's like, y'all understand, bro. Like, niggas that work for me, bro, as a cameraman, you live a beautiful life. You travel the world, you meet the coolest people in the world. Like, every nigga that ever worked for me would tell you that. You can't say that.
I'll say this. I think DDG's kind of giving a harsh take here, but if you can look past, you know, the wording and comparing it to McDonald's, it's like, bro, based off the didn't the last nigga, there was the first nigga that DDG, that was working for DDG, he went and made a successful ass streaming career after being DDG's cameraman. So that's one. He did get exposure. Then there was the second cameraman that was DDG's cameraman. It looked like he's having a semi-decent camera career, streaming career too. And it's kind of like, this is the thing, bro. There's 2 ways to look at it. I'm sure there's some frustration on DDG's end where it's like, fuck, I keep getting cameramen and these niggas keep benefiting to the point where it's like they go move on and do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, That's just is what it is. If I hire somebody to do a job and they're doing the job so well that my community starts to fuck with them, and then boom, them within themselves, they're like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I feel like I'm slowly starting to fall in love with this streaming shit. I think I want to be a streamer, do my own thing. As frustrating as that could be, you know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna let the nigga do what he wants, because I can't control nobody unless we had like a contractual obligation. But even then, it's kind of like, I don't want to work with nobody that don't want to work with me. So the moment that it seemed like the energy's not there and your mind is in another place and you're not giving my project your 100%, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go do whatever the fuck it is you want to do. So I am understanding the frustration, but at the same time, if you say you want to be a cameraman, bro, and you signed up for the job, it's like, bro, what is there to complain about? You read the job description. You saw the job description. The only thing where I could give criticism, which we don't really know for real, is if DDG was flat out disrespecting this man to his face. Yo, bro, you a bitch because you my cameraman. Shut the fuck up and record. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talking to him like he's under you as a human being. If that's what's going on, then that's where it's like, nah, DDG, you tripping. But it doesn't seem like that's what's happening. Even we just watched the cameraman's clip and he's kind of like talking like, it's all love, man. You know, mad respect for DDG. So it's like, all the hate y'all want to give DDG, bro, the man himself didn't have those words for DDG. So I feel like now at this point, we got to call a spade a spade. Niggas is just bitching. Niggas is just tripping.
You don't. Just because you ain't getting paid a $100,000 or whatever the niggas expecting, that don't mean a nigga ain't spending damn near that much. Flying niggas across the world, putting niggas in the nice hotels, Airbnbs, feeding niggas. Boy, I'm a great boss. I feed my cameraman, y'all. All this shit online where we be joking and shit like cameraman don't eat. If nigga, we go to Steak 48, you think I'm gonna tell my cameraman to go to In-N-Out? No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro. DDG's not tripping, bro. I think obviously he could be delivering it better. He could be speaking in a nice voice that's gonna make everybody happy. But if you really listen to what he's saying, I don't think he's tripping here, bro. Y'all niggas be wanting fucking. Y'all want to work. Y'all want to work a job and get paid hundreds of millions of dollars when the reality is the job description just isn't worth that. Let's play devil's advocate for a second. Any of y'all, some of y'all want to be aspiring content creators. I'm not saying you should underpay your cameraman or your crew. That's not what I'm saying at all. But at the end of the day, it's a business, bro. You think if I make $10 off of my YouTube video, I'm supposed to pay my editor $10? Is that what y'all think? Is that the logic that we're gonna go with? I make $10 off a YouTube video, I'm supposed to pay the editor $10. Even though the YouTube video is my idea, I sat down and I recorded it. I might have had to go. I still have to find a thumbnail and a title. I still got to go figure that out. Maybe I have a thumbnail artist that I have to pay. Maybe I have a creative director that I have to pay. There's all these different things that come into the play. But oh nah, because the editor wants to get paid more, I'm supposed to just give all the money to the editor. How am I supposed to make money? How am I supposed to eat? Again, there's a way to make things fair, gang. There's a way to make things fair. It's like, I'm not saying you should underpay the nigga. I'm not saying we should pay the nigga 50 cents. But just because you touch the project and you're a piece of the puzzle don't mean you get the entire puzzle. And if you think that way, then go do it yourself. If you think that you are a better content creator and you better than the program, then make your own program. That's the real. That's the real. If you think you're bigger than the program, better than the program, go make your own program. And I'm not even saying that sarcastically. I hope it works for you. I hope your program is bigger than the program you were working for. I mean, shit, it's just a stepping stone. We all was working a job we didn't necessarily like at a certain point and had to stack our chicken and then eventually do what we want. Invest in yourself.
Get a Wagyu, f it. I'm rich as hell. I'm not finna go above and beyond paying them off just because I'm making more money. It makes no sense. This is a business. That's not how businesses work. Just because you're an individual doesn't mean that I don't operate like a business.
Now I see a lot of comments saying 2 to 3K a month when the rate that DDG was paying them was not disclosed at all. People are just running with a narrative from Twitter pages and comment bots. I agree with what DDG said as far as how much cameramen make relative to the streamer that they work with. People just don't like the analogy he used on top of the fake $3,000 number. No cameraman is ever gonna make as much as the talent that they film. Streamers are always gonna be the main character of their platform. That's just a no-brainer. The dumbest comment I saw was someone saying DDG can spend $300,000 on a car or some chrome hearts, but can tell me what I'm not worth. And to that I'll say, what he's spending his money on has nothing to do with what you make as a cameraman. That could be from music or some other venture that he made money from. And according to the Capaholics page on Twitter, who I think is a mod in DDG's chat, both his cameramen got about 5 figures per month at minimum, adding up to 100K plus per year. That does not—
That's good money. The fuck?
Not sound like slave wages to me. To prevent any potential problems in the future with people wanting to get paid their worth, instead of negotiating a set salary, it should be a percentage of revenue made per stream, in whatever way you want to calculate it or split it. Just pay people based on the time that they put the work in. DDG also says the job of a cameraman is easy, saying that these cameramen complain too much.
It's not the craziest job in the world. It's fucking simple. Hold the camera, make sure the battery's charged, travel the world, go out to the club with a nigga. We at the club, we see, you know, I'm a cool nigga. I'm not saying gotta go home. We, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we good. Like, this is what I tell every nigga that work for me. If you're tired, I'm 20 times more tired. I can't leave the camera. You hold it. You can zone out. As long as you get the angles, I don't give a f*** if you texting on your phone or not. I don't give a f*** what you doing. As long as you getting the angles, you could be f***ing your girl. As long as you get the angles, it's cool. I'm not tripping.
On me though. Again, I'm sure your arms are tired, my nigga, but if this is what you want to do, you gonna get used to this shit. Go ahead, shoot your shot, my nigga. You ain't mic'd up. Fuck.
I don't give a f*** what you do. It's an easy job. You talking about it's hot. Duh, nigga, it's summertime. Too much complaining, not enough angles.
The part about the job being easy varies from job to job, but it's definitely not manual labor, I'll tell you that. As far as the point about connections, traveling, food, and lodging being paid on top of the normal rate, I think that's 100% reasonable. I honestly don't think that's a bad deal at all. Whatever experience and relationships built from working around DDG will go a long way. And based on what Dub said on stream one time, I think his last cameraman Ed felt like he could have got way more just to fund his other ventures. And that's one of the reasons why he left.
You know, because you talk about how much cameramen start getting paid, then he's like, oh, you getting paid that much? Then they start asking for raises.
That's why Ed quit.
Yeah. How much for DDG paying?
Enough. And it wasn't enough, I guess, for him.
Throughout his online career, I'm sure DDG has had plenty of cameramen.
See, this was the nigga that I'm pretty sure that made it big off being DDG's cameraman, and he's making. This nigga is probably making anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000 a month now as a streamer. But again, he got the motion from being DDG's cameraman.
But none stood out like Johnny and Ed. That's why they're mentioned so much. Johnny worked with DDG for a short time, but they got really close, even being featured in some
a month. Yes, a month
of DDG's storylines. Sometime last year, he quit to pursue streaming, where he made over $500,000.
I'm about to quit, bro. I'm about to become a cameraman. Why the fuck? Shit. I'm about to just become a cameraman. What the fuck am I doing? That's this shit. DDG! Where you at, DDG? Let me apply, my nigga. Let's be clear, too. This isn't a month. 41 days, $500,000. Yeah, bro, shut the fuck up with all that bitching and moaning. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. This is crazy.
$1,000 in his first month and is still pretty successful today.
Ain't no motherfucking, I know ain't no cameraman, bro. Ain't no pre-cameraman is making more money than Johnny. Johnny's the richest cameraman turned streamer there is.
Ed, on the other hand, worked on and off for DDG before eventually quitting recently to pursue clothing design and streaming. Like I mentioned earlier, both were paid pretty well. However, while streaming, Ed would constantly mention that the work that he was doing may not have been enough to fund his life outside of being a cameraman, and even mentions being an advocate for cameramen.
Depending how valuable you are will determine if you can even pass that or if you're just there. You might get benefits, you might get certain things, but when you work at any job, there's a maximum pay. When you go to college and you're figuring out what your passion is, you could go look up salary pay for the year for any job and it will tell you minimum, maximum.
And I appreciate this because you see the difference? It's kind of like he's just being real with himself. But the other one was bitching and moaning.
And at the end of the day, when I did this job, I think I've done it. I went through from beginning to end. I dropped out, I chased my dream, I did my job. I've experienced it. But is this pay going to take me to the point where I'm going to be able to do the things I love and dream about? Am I going to be able to retire my parents? Am I going to be able to level up my life and have a family of mine that I want to take care of them and have them live the life they want to live? I want to be an advocate for cameramen. I think that's a good direction to go into. You know, a lot of cameramen get, hey, you can't you can't eat, you can't drink, you can't eat food. Man, f you, bro. You know, people are joking about that shit, but like, number one, they're humans. And number two, there is actual laws, gang. These laws aren't being applied to these cameramen. As streamer, you got to, it's like, it's damn near like they've never played a team sport before. Like, you gotta show love to the lineman. You gotta show love to your center. In fucking paint, boxing out everybody trying to get the board every time, just stamina, running back and forth, doing the dirty work while you over here spotting up at the 3 line, waiting for your guard to pass you the ball so you can take a wide open 3 or pass the ball out while this guy's fucking body on body fighting the next 6 foot fucking big man trying to get every board so you guys can get a second chance opportunity. Like, no, these cameramen need to be respected.
This may not mean Ed was underpaid like a slave or something, like most of the internet thinks, but probably not paid to his liking based on his personal goals. There's situations like these.
Let me say this too, though. And, you know, it's like, if you're doing a job, any job, cameraman, McDonald's, fucking desk job, assistant, whatever it is. If you are doing the job and you genuinely within your heart feel like you're being underpaid and you know you should be getting a raise or you can get a raise, by all means, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Press the boss, ask for a raise, see if you can, you know, get that. But if they disagree and they're like, nah, man, this is the max I can pay you, I'm not willing to spend or do any more. Now, you just have a decision to make. Like, that's where I feel like the plot starts to get lost. Like, you can't get mad at a business owner that's running their business that says, nah, bro, that's the max of my budget. I'm not willing to spend any more. Whatever their reason is. You just have to respectfully make a decision at that point. Am I going to stay? Or do I feel like I'm worth more and I'm willing to walk away with no regrets? You know what I'm saying? And that's what it comes down to.
And there's situations like Lacey and his cameraman where he pays him about $20K per month and even gave him a $5,000 raise after seeing what other cameramen went through at Streamer U.
All these cameramen were holding cameras, holding probably 20 to 40 pounds of equipment in a backpack, and IRL walking around in 100-degree weather for 15 plus hours a day. And they also had, in my opinion, the worst sleeping and living conditions possible. Their beds literally looked like jail cells. Like, they literally didn't have. So big shout out to all the cameramen that were there. None of Streamer U would be possible without the cameramen. Drew told me that on his phone he walked over 50 miles in the days we were at Streamer U, which means Drew walked over 2 marathons. So I don't know how that was because I was obviously rolling around, but big shout out to them and big shout out to Drew. I haven't told Drew this, but I'm gonna be giving Drew $5,000 extra for cameramanning at Streamer U.
This whole thing just makes me think like I would never want to be a cameraman for a streamer, bro. It's long hours carrying heavy equipment. Sometimes you don't eat or take breaks for long stretches of time, and you're following around a person doing random stuff for hours. Yeah, you get paid, but I can see why some cameramen want to pursue other things. Imagine a streamer like Rakai or Dean the Great's cameraman where they're just doing the wildest stuff on stream and you got to keep up for 8 to 15 hours at a time. And another component I ain't even mentioned is the streamer ego, and yeah, that's a no for me, dog. Some people are just meant to help push someone else's movement. You gotta be really passionate about this to do this, man. But let me know what you think about this.
Yeah, I think W video, you know, again, I'm not advocating for anybody to, you know, do things or work in conditions that you don't feel comfortable. But like I said, if you don't feel comfortable and you feel like you're worth more and you feel like you can get paid more, then you got a choice to make, bro. And you just got to stand on it with no regrets. You know, I respect everybody. Everybody on my team, that's one thing that could never come out on me is Berto underpaid or didn't respect so and so. I pay on time, I check in, I make sure they good. I like to get personal. I be telling my well, I don't really have cameramen like that, but like my editors and shit, hey bro, I'm passionate about my content. I'm passionate about everything I do. So you can call me at any time. I don't give a fuck if it's fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. If you got an issue, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me. Let's figure it out because I want to be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's all it is. It's a communication thing and leaving the ego at the door. I feel like if you can get that as a content creator and as a, you know, editor, cameraman, whatever it is, you know, role player on the team, I feel like a lot of these problems go out the door. But that ego is what be messing a lot of shit up. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment section. I appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? Gone. Hey, YouTube, I'm fucking with y'all, man. Y'all pulling up. We at 88. Let's get them likes up. We at 67 likes. Let's get it up to 88, man. Let's match that. Y'all gotta pay y'all tuition. Welcome to the Where You At family.
Where you at, Berto?
W vid though. I like that one. W vid. Talk to y'all niggas for a second. Yo, Berto, why do you always wear something that covers your hair? You should be confident on how you look. Did this Negro just say that I'm not confident about how I look because I'm wearing a hat? Come on, bro. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard. How about this? I haven't got a haircut, and I want to look as presentable as possible, so I put a hat on. Bro, niggas can wear hats. When I get a haircut and I have a crispy lineup and I'm feeling good, I don't wear a hat as much. But even if I wanted to wear a hat every motherfucking day, that doesn't mean I'm not confident. Y'all are funny, bro. Some of the shit that y'all be coming up with don't make no sense. Jesus Christ. They're acting like there's a dress code. Facts, bro. Is there a uniform of life? Show us your hands. We know you make 6 figures. What are you talking about? My hands? What does my hands have to do with money? I have to head out. All right, much love, Carrie. Soft hands. Polished and clean nails. Come on, man. We making too much money. We too successful in life. We too grown to be having dirty nails. That's just not what we do. Come on. As a man, you need to make sure you have clean nails. I'm telling y'all, ladies don't like that. You fucking with them hoes, you pull up on that date, I promise you she looking at your hands, my nigga. Make sure you ain't got no dirt up in your nails, bro. Bro, I was watching Dior stream yesterday and his chat was roasting your fit. I mean, shit. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Hygiene. Yes. Haters gonna hate. I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't really even have comments to say on that, honestly. Like, I'm overly happy with how I dress. So, that's not even something I give a fuck about. What time is it? Right now it's 3:53, my nigga. 3:53. Berto, why did you take out the intro and outro of the vids? I'm just in a season right now. Sometimes I just like switching shit up. I'm just locked in right now. Like, I'm just like, record, go, record, go, record, go. So that's kind of just what I'm on right now. I just hired a new thumbnail artist. I hired a new clipper. I've been trying to find someone to do really good clips. So I'm just in a work state flow mode right now. Like, y'all weird. I like how you dress with your hat. I like how I dress too. I genuinely like, the reason why that shit, I don't even know what to say to that, because one, I don't know who said what, it's like, I'm just talking to a bunch of faceless people, respectfully, and they gonna comment on my shit. It's like, I mean, okay, shit. You don't like how I look, nigga? Fine, I don't give a fuck. I know I like how I look. I know your hoe probably like how I look. I'm handsome. I'm a handsome individual. Successful individual. L Fit? Is this an L Fit chat? How I look? I look good. Nice car. Come on, man. I'm getting to it. Me and my mans, my dog. AMG'd up. Physique crazy. Come on. This is how this is my life. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm out here living an amazing life. This is my office at night. I'm flexing now, but it's just like, it is what it is. This is my life. I'm blessed. In the Creed store, they serving me alcohol while I buy cologne. A nigga complaining about my fit. He ain't ever been served alcohol while buying cologne. Come on, man. This is a blessed life and a beautiful dog. A blessed life and a beautiful dog. How could I ever complain? Come on, man. Overly dressed. Beautiful family. Love my family. Enjoying life. Enjoying my beautiful dog. Come on, bro. Healthy, wealthy. What could I ever complain about? So, again, a nigga talking about they didn't like my fit. Hey, bro. Well, I'm sorry to hear that it wasn't to your satisfaction, gang. Don't let bro enter his villain arc. That's what I'm saying. Y'all better be played nice before I start getting disrespectful in this bitch. Before I start getting disrespectful in this bitch. Berto, would you ever make advice videos again? They don't have to be animated, but would you ever do it? That's the thing, bro. I be giving so much advice in my reactions. That just means you're not listening, gang. Damn near every, I would say, maybe not every reaction, but I genuinely be giving a lot of game. It just means you're not tapped in, bro. Bro, I need the puppies of your dog. I don't think I'm gonna. Y'all think I should let Kurama crack some shit? I just don't want no puppies. I don't know what the fuck I would do with them. I don't got the time or energy to be trying to sell dogs and shit. Even though I heard that there's money in it. I've heard that there's money into like selling dogs and shit, but I don't even got time for that. his old ass be giving advice that we didn't even ask for. That's facts. Y'all know I'm a yapaholic. That last video we just reacted to. That last video we just reacted to was what? Let's see. 17 minutes. 17 minutes. My nigga. Let's see. I turned a 17. The saddest job in. I turned a 17-minute video into a 37-minute video, bro. 37-minute video. So you got almost 20 plus minutes of me yapping, which, again, it might not be advice that you asked for, but I feel like I said some real life game that you could apply to your life, man. Y'all just got to be listening. You ain't old. That's what I be trying to tell these niggas, but I just accept it at this point. Fuck it. Y'all think I'm an old fart? Fuck it, bro. I don't care. It is what it is. All right, y'all. Let's get into the next vid. Spam it up. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Anyways.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
3, 2, 1. Let's see what this is talking about. Krishan Rock accidentally confessed to M on live stream today. Let's get right into it, bro. They're saying that Krishan did this shit, and you know, it's all alleged. It's all alleged, but it don't look good. As far as I can tell, my investigation skills, it does not look good. Let's see what it's talking about, man. Where you at, family? Let's do it.
It's been confirmed that the police have made contact with Krishan Rock to interrogate her about the death of her ex-boyfriend, Ronnie Doe. Now, if you guys is not tapped in, you haven't watched my previous videos where I discussed this, let me update you. Krishan Rock had this ex-boyfriend named Ronnie. Ronnie believed he was the father of Krishan Rock's child, who she claims Blueface is the father of. Because of this, Ronnie was on the internet consistently asking Krishan Rock to give him a DNA test because that was his child. Krishan Rock admitted that her and Ronnie was intimate around the same time her and Blueface was intimate because she went back to Ronnie when Blueface and her had issues. Now, Krishan Rock apparently got fed up with Ronnie when Ronnie pulled up on her in the middle of the mall.
In the next 4 to 6 weeks, God willing, Krishan is going to be
allegedly
required to do a court-ordered paternity test. And once we get this paternity test, we shall have more.
Right here, Junior right here. Weird as you weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my son. That's my son. That's my son. What you want to do?
What you want to do? Dude.
I don't give a call him.
What you want to do?
Nobody touch you. Call him. Yeah. Police ass. You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Sir,
You a police ass.
excuse me.
Police bitch.
Excuse me.
You a
I need you out the
nigga.
But I don't give a
about. Okay. I need you out the mall, nigga.
I need you out the
Okay.
mall.
I need you out the mall. Okay. I need you out the mall. Okay. Okay. Let's go this one. Okay. Let's go this one. I need you out the mall. Let's go this one. All right. Let's go this one. All right.
Shortly after this altercation and before the last court hearing to determine whether or not Krishan Rock would have to give Ronnie a DNA test, Ronnie ended up dead. Now, Krishan Rock have told numerous people behind the scenes that she was the one who did it, that Ronnie was playing with her too much. Now, this could very well be just the girl capping, lying on her bodies, all right, trying to make it seem like she's tougher than she is. Or this could be a murderous sociopath admitting her wrongdoings. We would never know because we're not in Krishan Rock's head, all right? But Krishan Rock has told people behind the scenes that she did this, okay? Now, the fashion in which Ronnie died points a lot of people in the direction of Krishan Rock.
So, with Ronnie, right? Let me give you the history. Right? Remember when Ronnie was with her in the in the mall.
What's good, son?
And they called the police. Remember Ronnie went to jail? He was in the mall with her. Like, that's my baby, this, that, and other, right? So look what Ronnie did. She pressed charges on Ronnie that day. So that week, Ronnie had a court date with Krishan Rock on Friday for the charges she pressed on Ronnie. Ronnie tells the Monday, yeah, I got you, you stupid. You ain't smarter than me. Now that we going to be in court, I can serve you the DNA subpoena. Right? He said, I don't give a fuck about the case you filed on me. I got you right there. I'm going to have them served in front of the judge.
Is this shit?
Lands Wednesday morning. This court date is supposed to be Friday that she got on Ronnie. Wednesday night, Ronnie dead in his driveway.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Like that.
So did Blueface get up?
That timing just don't line up. That sounds and feels crazy, bro.
Huh?
She won't give it to us. We didn't try to listen. We didn't serve. She act like she ain't served.
Krishan Rock's own sister came on Jason Lee, and she says, or she implied that Ronnie died because of this DNA test that was awaiting, that Krishan Rock didn't want to go through it. Now, what I was told was Krishan Rock felt like Ronnie was harassing her. She felt like Ronnie was playing with her. Her and Ronnie was going back and forth behind the scenes.
Again, it's all alleged, and I'm not going to put a dead person on somebody without, just 100% evidence, but I don't give a fuck what Krishan Rock wants or thinks. You know what I'm saying? She's shown to be somebody that is degenerate, bro. What she's putting that poor baby through. I know it's not related. Well, it is related. Because allegedly, that nigga was trying to be in that child's life, and she was doing all that crazy stuff while she was pregnant, smoking and drinking while she had that baby in her belly. And now that boy is, he's almost 4 years old. He still can't talk or walk, gang. It's actually disgusting, bro. So again, like, I don't want to put a body on somebody, because at the end of the day, if you innocent, and you don't deserve to necessarily go to jail for something that you didn't do. But Krishan Rock has not proven to us or shown us that she's somebody that is moving righteously.
Threats were made back and forth. And, she did what she had to do, according to what she told people behind the scenes. So today, the police contacted Krishan Rock to inquire about Ronnie's murder. Now here's the thing. Krishan Rock is so dumb that she actually had this conversation without a lawyer. Like, she volunteered to have the conversation without a lawyer.
Shit.
Now, when she gives a brief description of the conversation she had, you could see her even identifying a motive as to why she would want to murder Ronnie. And I'm saying back, like, if this is what you told the police, if this is what you told them, bro, you're in a world of trouble.
Zen, what's good,
gifts.
my name?
I got blocked the gifts. I don't want that gift. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting attacked 3 different ways. Like, first of all, these are signs that I know I'm getting closer to God and that I need to stay focused and I need to back up from things. First, my homegirl, I love her dear to my life. I love her. Okay.
Put your mouth around it.
What?
I'm about to block the gifts. But anyway.
She on TikTok?
These are 3 things. First, her name is Z. She's my best friend. She gave me these things called the evil eye. The evil eyes are supposed to protect you. And I just knew, like, no. What you got there, that's not even God. Throw that out the window. Threw it out the window. Boom. We continue with our day. My baby died, not like that, but he's blowing up my phone. I'm trying to figure out, what do you want? What do you need? What do you want from me? What do you need from me? A headline, controversy. But it's deeper than that. You know why I say it's deeper than that? Because nobody risking their life and freedom for a headline or controversy. Ask his probation. Is he supposed to be anywhere without permission? They're going to say no. You think he got permission in 30 seconds to come to Miami? No, he didn't. So it's deeper than that.
What does that have to do with a nigga dying though? Okay, he broke his probation to come see you. Fine, let the law take him up with that. Why'd he like? What does that have to do with him losing his life?
It's deeper than clicks. It's deeper than views. I'm just trying to get down to the nitty gritty, but this is what I need to do. I need to run. It's a lot of evil after me, bro. Just like those little evil eyes that she gave me and I threw them out the window. I was supposed to throw my phone out the window. When Blueface started blowing up my phone saying, I'm finna be in town, I'm risking my life and my freedom to come see you, I just need to talk to you, I should have just threw it out the window, chat. I'm telling you. Then on top of that, boom, they talking about Quran, yada, yada, yada. Open
Okay, maybe she was talking about Blueface.
investigation, bro.
Breaking down how Blueface snuck out the state and traveled to see you without permission from his probation officer on live is nasty work. You're trying to get that man put back in jail, bro. It's nasty work. Now, you could be doing this. Now, some might assume you're doing this because you're headed to jail and you want him to suffer with you, right? I can't blame you if you guys are twin flames.
Allegedly.
And you want him back in jail with you too. Understood, right? But let's get to this Quran stuff. Let's get to why we're here, why we clicked on this. We want to hear about Quran. Now, she starts off by saying this Quran stuff is apparently people who are working for the devil and for Satan who are, who just don't like her. I'll be real. A lot of people who have picked up this story is not a part of like the Christian hate bandwagon, right? Like this is not Baddies universe who's now aware of the situation. I've never watched a full episode of Baddies in my life. I just never, I've seen clips. I just never, I'm not a part of that circle, right? This is not like the Baddies Reddit no, this is a group of people who saw a story, who got some background information on this story, and we're looking at this and we're saying it's very bad, it doesn't make sense, and it looks like you're involved.
That got nothing to do with me. His death has nothing to do with me. Yes, he made my life about him. Why? Because he needed money. He was desperate. He was desperate, but guess what? He was high. He was on perks. He was on Molly. He was on lean. He was drinking. Where was his parents then? Where was his family then? Nobody was holding Quran accountable. Falsely claiming my son. While highest, nobody held him accountable. Nobody. Nobody was trying to save him before he died. Nobody was trying to save Quran before he died, bro.
What does that have to do with him dying, though?
You sit over there, you act like y'all wasn't trafficking the drugs through his basement, which was his grandma, his mom's basement. Like, y'all keep trying to put this narrative out, and then I keep being quiet because I low-key love Quran, and I got respect for his family. But when y'all not trying to, like, really say what really happened, say what's really going on, that's what's making me mad for real, because I'm sick.
Say that you didn't kill him. Like, I'm just confused on what all this yapping is about, because if somebody is saying, yo, Berto, there's a narrative going on about you catching a body. Bro, what? I did not do it. No, 100%. Like, we could talk about the ifs, the ands, the buts, what they were doing, they're alive, what I didn't like and I did like. Why are we talking about that? No, I didn't do it. You got me fucked up. What? What is all this talking around it? Again, bro, it's all alleged. I'm not going to hop on the bandwagon of some shit that's alleged. We don't know. But it's just weird to me that she's not just saying, I didn't do it. What up, Kai?
At the gym. I lie to you not. I sitting at the gym. I answer my phone. I tell them come in. There's investigators. They're like, hey, we know you didn't do it. We got his phone. Yada yada yada. Okay. We're recording this. Yeah, record it all.
And you believed them? And you went for it? Poor girl, bro. Poor girl, bro. Yo, listen, man. Now,
DG said, I know her attorney probably stressed out right now. Nah, facts. Her attorney is like, bro, shut up. Take your phone and throw it in the trash.
These folks, if we are to believe that Christian Rock is telling the truth, Christian, do you understand that that's a strategy? Them saying, hey, we know you're not involved. Just tell us what you know. Tell us anything. They want you to talk until you talk yourself into a jail cell. You think they will be like talking to you? You think they will be like trying to pull up on you, trying to have a conversation with you if they didn't think you were involved? Do you think these folks will be contacting you, will be asking other people about you because they act?
One of her people could have did it regardless if she put a hit on him. I mean, I think no matter what, like, I don't think, like, whether she did it or not, I don't think she did it, like, physically. That would be crazy. I don't think that's what happened. Either she's not involved at all, and if she is involved, you know what I'm saying, she's involved. But I don't think no matter what, I don't think she physically did anything. But, you know, that doesn't mean you're not guilty. I mean, shit.
To do Quell about Chrisean Rock. Do you think they'll be asking other people like about you if they felt like you was not involved? Absolutely not. That's not how this works. If they thought you had nothing to do with it, you were not involved whatsoever, and you knew nothing, they wouldn't be having a conversation with you.
Record it all. Because y'all need to put the end to it. Y'all need to find out who really killed that man. I'm tired of that. Keep trying.
W Kai with that gifted, man. Appreciate you, Kai. Whoever got the gifted, make sure you say thank you. Yes, sir.
Like, everybody riding on my coattail for controversy. Yes, it's getting on my nerves. My child father, he's heard about something, bro. He's heard that I left him when he was in jail. He wanted me to stay in the house. He wanted me to stay in the house when I was pregnant. He wanted me to be there for him when I couldn't be there for myself. He wanted too much from me when I was pregnant. He wanted too much, bro. My baby dad, Blue, he wanted too much, bro. I had enough. I couldn't do.
Mind you, Blueface says the baby's not his. Like, Blueface is swearing up and down that the baby's not his. And I'm just confused on why. I mean, I guess you don't necessarily have to, but if it were me, I'd just be like, yo, get the paternity test, and I'm showing it to everybody.
What he wanted me to do, bro. Okay, I chose myself. I got in the gym. I got my life right.
Another gifted with Kai, man. Appreciate you, gangster. W Kai in the chat. Yes, sir.
My son, he's going to be walking. He's going to be talking at his own pace.
He's 4 years old, Chrisean. He's 4 years old. What are you talking about? Your son is 4 years old. What?
Then all these trolls keep talking about Quran. He's dead. He is dead, bro. Y'all never asked me not one time how did I feel about it? Did it hurt me? Did it move me? At that point, I already stopped loving him. Not like that. When he died, I had no feelings in my body because it was like that person was trying to kill me before he left. He really was. He was trying to diminish my character, my image. He was trying to clout chase off of my son that I love the most. Like, people be doing stuff and don't know what be actually the after effect. What?
She gotta stop talking. Like, she has to stop talking. I don't even think that she understands what she just said. She says, A, he was trying to kill me before he died. You just gave him a motive, Chrisean.
Yeah, all that sound like motive, bro. Whoa, that's bad.
Now, you just told them exactly why you would have a.
Even if she's innocent, she is not painting the picture of an innocent woman.
Motive to want him gone. Then you say, well, he was clout chasing on my name. He went after my son who I love so much. And then the following sentence you said after you said he was clout chasing on my son who I love so much. People be doing these things not knowing the after effect. Now, if you are, I don't know, proficient, right? If you're somebody who is, let's say you have a basic understanding of the human or the English language, right? When somebody says the after effect, what that means, the consequence of the previous action. So she says the after effect of Ronnie clout chasing on her son was the death. That's what you just confessed, Chrisean. Like, do you understand? Like, you just accidentally confessed to murdering this man. Now, I hope you just misspoke.
Yeah.
Man, but y'all let me know in the comment section.
Word. Yeah, it's looking bad for her. Again, it's all alleged. I'm not going to wish for somebody that's innocent of set crime to go to jail for something that they didn't do. So I'm really reserving judgment, but it doesn't look good. That does not look good. And the only thing I'm prayed up and worried about at this point is that baby, bro. That baby is... but hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? See you on the next vidski. I'm gone. And Nylum, you've been watching a lot. What is do you meant to say you've been watching me a lot? I'm not leaving. Holy shit. Bro, guys, we've been streaming for a while now. I'm recording my reactions on stream. So I'm saying bye to YouTube in like the YouTube video. Not ending the stream, bro. Holy shit. I will let you guys know when the stream is ending. Y'all niggas be funny, bro. How's your day, bro? How chat feeling? I'm feeling good, bro. Watching that Spider-Man tonight. Overly excited about that. Super excited to watch Spider-Man tonight. I think I'm going to move this over here. I kind of like how that looked. Put this right here. What y'all think, chat? Look a little better right there? Feel like it looks clean. Yeah? Ones if you think it's better there. Better or worse? What you guys think? I be having OCD. I'm always fucking changing shit. Y'all think it looks clean? Better? I think it looks clean. Let the chat feel a little bit more exclusive on that on that side. Make it tinier. Make what tinier? The viewers or the sub goal? How about that? The viewer count just a little bit, but we good. Okay, bet. I made it a little bit tinier. I'll nudge it over a little bit. Okay, there we go. There we go. I meant to say watch this Bert from the end stream on some Kai shit. Oh, no, I'm not ending stream yet. We got honestly another reaction, and then I wanted to talk again about the Patreon. I'll let you guys I guess since we on the topic. For everybody that doesn't know, man, I launched a Patreon. Oh, I'm tripping. I launched a Patreon, so we officially have a Patreon now. How I'm gonna be doing this? At first, we're gonna be reacting to like TV shows and anime on stream. And then if you guys missed those TV shows and anime, this is where I'm gonna be posting them. So we're gonna be pretty much watching shit exclusively for the Patreon. And then this is a place where you guys can go and watch that back, you know, if you've missed it live on stream. Eventually, you know, as we get more people in the Patreon, I'll do the watch parties exclusively on Patreon. So we'll be watching them live in Patreon. So that means you actually won't be able to see this content unless you're in the Patreon. It's just an extra way to support the channel and everything I got going on, and you know, just some extra community building, because of copyright issues, we can't necessarily watch certain shit on YouTube or post it anywhere on YouTube. I tried to do that method, but it's just not a good look. You know, you're doing a lot to try to get around the copyrights and shit. So if you guys are interested, !Patreon in the Discord. On the Twitch chat. I don't think we have that command on YouTube, but if you go to my latest videos on YouTube and click the description, the link to the Patreon is there. And I'll also add it to my links at the top of my channel on YouTube. So little plug right there. Where do you get your beanie from? I think this beanie is from HMDD. This beanie's from HMDD. Oh, you out of here, Kai? Much love, Kai. Appreciate you. This beanie's from HMDD. I don't know if they're still selling it, but I mean, you could definitely go check. I feel like a pixel. A pixel? The fuck does that mean? Berto, say cheese. What? Death Battle? Now we're not about to react to Death Battle. I just reacted to that. Let's get into this next vid. I've been watching your videos only on YouTube and your streams feel hella relaxed. I be on some chill shit, bro. You know, I'm not one of them. I mean, I'm just myself, you know. At some points I do be having higher energy moments, but I be chilling, my nigga. You know, I'm a grown ass man, bro. I'm 30 years old, bro. You're not gonna catch me out here just screaming and running around for no fucking reason. But don't get it twisted. I be turned up whenever certain shit be going on. Definitely for my series. Oh, I'm super happy with how things are going with this new channel. You guys know I did my Where You At series on the live channel. Oh shit. Y'all have been going crazy on this channel, bro. What the fuck? Where's the damn channel? Okay, why is that? I don't know why the fuck that didn't pop up. The Where You At Berto live channel has been going dumb. I'm not gonna lie. Cause the fact that this video, I reposted the video on this channel and it's ended up getting more views. So we're at 4,000 views on the first episode of the Where You At series. I'm working on episode 2. I'm not gonna spoil what we're doing for episode 2 yet, but I've had to make a lot of phone calls and do a lot of emailing back and forth with these franchises, because something that you guys got to understand, that some of these establishments where things are getting done, you know, I want to do things the right way. I don't want to fucking just be walking up into establishments and start recording without permission and stuff. So I'm trying to do things the right way so that we can, you know, make sure that we get as much content as we can without fucking nothing up. So I'm working on episode 2. Episode 2 of the Where You At series should be coming soon. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go tap into episode 1. It was a great time. You should react to it. Nah, go watch it. All right, let's get into this last reaction. This one's for Berto Extras, the Berto Extra channel. Spam up.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all, man. What's good, Crip? 3, 2. Avatar 7 Heavens is not what anyone expected. I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I saw the trailer, I really was kind of like, this shit's mid. This did not feel like something I was excited to watch, which I'm so confused about, because the Avatar movie that leaked was so good. The animation was good. Everything was like, yo, I feel like they just need to give us a series in that world. They gave us that movie. Like, I want more of that. But we got 7 Havens, I guess. So this is the new Avatar. Let's get into it, bro. Let's talk about it. Jesus.
After years and years of waiting, Avatar 7 Havens is finally here, and for the most part, it looks great. But of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There is some drama. As always, the internet is finding things to be mad at. We're going to be going over all of that, along with the release date, how it's going to be released, and even things I guarantee you missed in the trailer. So as always,
Okay, well, make me excited about it. Shit. This will make me happy if you change my opinion on it.
Always, you better stay until the end of the video if you want to know everything, and let's get into it. One of the major criticisms of the series I see online is of the animation. And let's just be totally clear here. Anyone criticizing the animation is probably just confusing animation and art style. Animation is the fluidity of the series. The art style is how it looks. The actual animation of the series is good. These fight scenes have so many frames in them, and they are saucy as
How the fuck you know? You watched it? It dropped? As far as I know, it ain't out yet.
hell. The people complaining, what you don't like is probably the art style, and that's fine. You don't have to love the art style. I don't even love the art style. I think it's just fine. I have seen some people saying that this art looks less detailed than Korra's art. However, when you actually compare the two styles, the only real difference is Korra has more shading, the line work is thicker, and the character.
But shading is everything when it comes to art. And I know. I was an animator. That's like, that makes a huge difference. And then the Avatar franchise is making so much fucking money. I don't know why they keep giving us bullshit, bro.
Admittedly have way better proportions. But again, those are all art style things. The actual details on the characters are about the same. Now, you could argue that Korra's backgrounds are a lot more detailed, and yeah, these are full-fledged oil paintings. But again, this is a stylistic choice. Although Korra has these beautiful oil painting backgrounds, they are still just static images in the background. They don't move, there's nothing else to them, they are painted once and that's it. Avatar 7 Havens has animated backgrounds that match the style of the show. And there's even a few things that 7 Havens does better than Korra. I just want to point out the CGI integration in 7 Havens is really good, and it's a giant step above from what we've seen in the franchise. Some of these shots are hard to tell that they're even CGI. So yeah, in short, there are some things 7 Havens does better, some things 7 Havens does worse, and the animation is nowhere near
Much
bad.
love, Yellow.
In the trailer, we're introduced to the city of Alora, which is one of the 7 Havens. Alora is a city with many walls, not unlike Ba Sing Se. You can see that it's built right into these canyons and cliffs. Compared to Aang and Korra's time, the sky now has a permanent aurora. There's even these large crystals on the ground, along with these strange plants. Not to mention everything is now a desert and the massive energy storms. Still, there are some familiar faces, like this small herd of sky bison that you can just catch in the background of this scene. So why are there 7 Havens, and why did the landscape get such an extreme makeover? Well, we know something happened with Avatar Korra that caused a cataclysm that destroyed the entire world, and now the remaining population of people live in the Havens. Now, if you've been following
Avatar Korra fumbled the bag up in the downtime. She got the end of her series and she saw the backlash. She's like, fuck it, bro, I'm about to destroy the world. Avatar Korra went rogue. Jesus Christ.
7 Havens at all over the past 2 years, you'll know one of the biggest controversies has been exactly about Korra being labeled as humanity's destroyer, which led a lot of people to thinking that Korra is now evil and that Avatar Studios hates her, or something has made her evil because fans didn't like Korra. I mean, I get it. How else are you supposed to interpret Korra manically grinning at Republic City burning behind her? All she's missing is a mustache to twirl and boom, you have a villain. Obviously, I'm joking, but guys, relax. I can almost guarantee you Korra has not just randomly been rewritten to be a crazy genocidal maniac. The common belief is that while Korra may have directly caused the cataclysm, there probably was a pretty good reason for it. Or she could have been trying to stop it and was falsely blamed for it due to unfortunate circumstances. But there's almost a 0% possibility for her to have been rewritten to be evil, to destroy the world for no reason, just for fun. That's just not happening. The new avatar in Seven Havens is Pavi, an earthbender. We also get to see her twin sister, Nisha. From this part in the trailer, we can tell that they were separated early on in their lives, and are only now reuniting. We actually get a line of dialogue of Pavi talking to Nisha, saying, "Why do you look like me?" This is clearly when they first reunite after their separation. I like how they purposely left Nisha's reply out of the trailer, leaving
twin avatars. I wonder, would they spin that into where they're both avatars? Because the concept of avatar, right, is there's only one after another. So there's technically only one avatar that can be born, but they are born as twins. You know, they consume the same womb. You know what I'm saying? So is it possible? Are we getting a concept here of two avatars at the same time? Is that possible? Maybe they can only wield two elements each? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but that could be an interesting direction, potentially.
Many things about this interaction a mystery. Does Nisha remember what happened? How similar are Pavi and Nisha? They look the same. Do they sound the same too? While it's not directly stated, it's worth mentioning that Pavi and Nisha are very likely twin avatars. This trailer has
Oh shit, see? We might be onto some shit.
a ton of subtle hints about that sprinkled all throughout it. My favorite one that hasn't been mentioned in many discussions about this series, but it's Pavi and Nisha's eyes. Their pupils to be exact. Notice how Jay has these square pupils, but both Pavi, Nisha, and their cats have diamond-shaped pupils. You know who else has diamond eyes? Rava and Vatu. And if the diamonds aren't enough for you to think that these are twin avatars, Pavi and Nisha also have pretty obvious contrast that point to them being the light and dark avatars. This is most noticeable during the scene of them riding their cats on the wall of Elora. Their colors they're wearing are complete opposites. Their cats' colors, opposites. You take this a step further and you look at their names. Pavi translates to light and Nisha translates to dark. Their cats' names, Geet and Ruhi, do the exact same. So looking at all of the evidence, it's definitely pointing towards them both being avatars. And I know what you're gonna say. There's no way they're twin avatars. Roku had a twin and he wasn't the avatar. I mean, yeah, that's
I forgot that detail. I forgot that Roku had a twin.
True, but we're clearly just in a different world now. The sky has a permanent aurora. It's hinted at that it's been hundreds of years since the last Avatar in this trailer. It's just different now. The rules are simply different. At the end of the trailer, we also get a red diamond-shaped thing awakening, which a lot of fans are assuming it's Vatu. I honestly have no idea. Either this isn't Vatu, or there's even more shenanigans going on with the lore than we originally thought. I don't know, maybe Rava and Vatu are both split in half, and only half of them are inside each of the avatars. There's so many possibilities. We could just be throwing stuff at the wall all day here. There's also the scene of Pavi pounding on a red crystal, and we can't tell if she's trapped there or not, or maybe the red color has something to do with what we saw at the end of the trailer. I haven't really seen people talk about this, so let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think this scene is. We're also introduced to two more airbenders in this trailer, who are Jay and Captain Karthik. Now, these are both mentors to Pavi and Nisha. Jay is with Pavi, and Captain Karthik is with Nisha. Interestingly,
I don't like that because the stuff are gonna get retconned just to fit the narrative. I mean, I get it. Again, bro, like, I don't know how to feel. When I saw this trailer, it didn't move me, bro. Like, I was kind of underwhelmed. I was like, this doesn't feel like what we want. But, you know, it wouldn't be the first time that we expected something to be mid and then we ended up liking it, you know? So I'm hoping that's the case. I feel like the Avatar franchise needs a big win. I feel like they just had a big win with that movie, you know? I think what would have just been the icing on the cake, nail in the coffin for all of us, is getting a series in that world. That would have been, bro, it's like they're dumb. You make this peak ass movie, everyone loves it. How dope would it have been if that was like the announcement of a series in that world with mature Aang, mature Zuko, mature Toph, mature Katara, You know what I'm saying? And see how that develops and how that transitions into, you know, the next Avatar and whatnot. Maybe lead it up to when, you know, Aang finally passes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been more like, yo, we locked in.
Enough, they both have airbending mentors, who also just happen to be the only people who still believe in the Avatar. In the trailer, they're fighting off a group of people who are all wearing white masks. One of these people is a firebender. Two of the other people are just fighting with regular weaponry. But they don't have a common uniform besides the mask, which leads me to believe that they're some kind of vigilante group. The masks they're wearing are also pretty interesting. They have these horns, or maybe they're ears, but they taper into a pointed beak, and each prominently features multiple eye markings. Honestly, I don't know if they're supposed to be birds, or a different type of animal, or maybe insects. One even appears to have teeth. I'm probably overthinking this. We do get a lot more than just Jay and Captain Karthik fighting. We also get a lot more of Pavi and Nisha showing off their earthbending skills. Speaking of their earthbending skills, notice how Pavi and Nisha both take a wider stance. It seems like not only did the world get reset in Avatar 7 Havens, but so did the bending. We went from this kickboxing, Muay Thai type of fighting in The Legend of Korra to now more traditional stuff with Pavi and Nisha, which is pretty cool to point out. Another thing that's pretty cool to point out is Pavi's leg. At the start of the trailer, she has a peg leg, and eventually it evolves into this metal hook kind of leg. Maybe she learns to metal bend, and that's why. I don't know. I thought it looked pretty cool.
Wow.
Whenever there's a trailer for, I don't know, Netflix Avatar or anything else, the dialogue isn't something I typically focus on, but in this trailer there's only a few lines of dialogue, but they're all equally interesting. We went over what Pavi said earlier, but now I figured would be a good time to mention what Jay and Karthik said. I'm not certain that this is Jay and Karthik, but I have a feeling it is. Jay says, Alora needs to be prepared because long ago our ancestors weren't, and the Avatar let us down. This line alone confirms something insane has happened to the Avatar cycle, and it's now in a weird spot. Normally the next Avatar is born immediately after the previous Avatar's death, but now it's clearly been a huge amount of time between Avatars. Jay is referring to the people who were alive during Korra's time as his ancestors. Usually, you know, I might be wrong, it's known to happen on occasion, but usually you don't refer to people from 9 years ago as your ancestors. Like, I know, by definition, your parents are your ancestors, but come on, man, no one's calling their parents their ancestors. We also have a line of dialogue from Karthik.
What the fuck is this? They got Omni-Man and Avatar? What the hell? Why does this look like fucking a young Omni-Man?
Saying the world is not ready for the Avatar's return, and yet it's the one thing this world needs the most. Furthering the sentiment that Karthik and eventually Jay are some of the only people who still believe in the Avatar. Anyway, Avatar 7 Havens is out on Paramount Plus October 9th, only 3 months away, but it's kind of unclear how they're structuring the release of the series. Initial reports said the entire series was dropping. Yes, both seasons, all.
It's a bad idea. Bro, they're just fumbling the bag. Like, yeah, that's a bad idea. If they were smart, they would have made it an episodic release, at least to build some hype back up against with the franchise.
26 episodes were dropping on October 9th, but since has been edited to say the format is undecided. Let's hope Paramount does the right thing and gives us a weekly release with this series.
Yeah, that's like, if you have any, like, especially if it ends up being good, you know, let's be a little optimistic. If it ends up being good, they need to go episodic.
This series absolutely needs a weekly release. You can't have a series built around mystery and ruin the mystery by dropping both seasons in one day. You need to let it slowly build. And the viewership is going to be way more if you guys let it slowly build. So please, Paramount, hear me out. Give the series a weekly release. Or at the very least, separate season 1 and 2. You gotta...
They're gonna drop both seasons? I didn't even peep that. That's the end of the video. Yeah, bro. Look, am I gonna be checking it out? Sure. You know, I've been an Avatar fan. I watched everything. I wasn't a big fan of fucking Korra, Legend of Korra. I mean, there were some high moments, but definitely didn't hit as much as the original series. So I'd love for this to be successful. I'd love for it to be successful, but you know, the trailer didn't move me. After watching this, I'm a little bit more excited. I think there's a little bit more to look forward to, but still feels like a little bit of copium. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Berto Extra. I need y'all to tap into the Patreon. The link to that is in the description. This is where I'm going to be reacting to TV shows and anime exclusively, so that, you know, we can't post that stuff on YouTube. So there's a place where we're going to be watching that together. So join the Patreon, man. Link in the description. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? I'm gone. All right. That's all I got for us today, man. The last thing that I want to do before we get off here, I want to plug the Discord one more time. Guys, the next stream I will be doing Berto Talks. If you guys don't know what Berto Talks is, that's where you guys turn in your links and descriptions of things you guys want me to talk about, whether it's, you know, funny, advice, you just want me to react to some funny clips. So make sure you guys join the Discord over here. Drop your links in Berto Talks so we have some stuff to react to. Again, these are funny memes, whatever it is, whatever the fuck y'all want me to react to, send it. Now there is, you know, a rule. If that shit's mid and trash, I will be timing your ass out. Not forever, but send me some good shit, some good clips. So make sure you guys join the Discord. Let me see if I can put that in the link. I'll send it for you guys too on YouTube. Or you got me, Yelena? Appreciate you. So join the Discord. Make sure you guys drop your funny videos and questions and whatever the fuck in Berto Talks, so we can react to it next stream. And I'm going to be thinking about what we're going to be watching on Patreon. So y'all can also give me your suggestions in the Discord as well. Other than that, that is all I got for us, man. I love y'all. W stream today. It's early. Y'all go watch that Spider-Man so we can talk about it. Y'all go watch that Spider-Man so we can talk about it. I'm watching Spider-Man tonight, man. So when I get back,